Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah. What's up, man? How
Welcome
you
back.
feeling?
I'm feeling
Been a
great,
minute,
bro. I'm
right?
feeling good. Been a
Been a
minute, man.
minute.
Hope you enjoy your holidays. How was it,
Yeah.
man?
It was dope, man. It was dope. Ain't do too much eating, but you know what I mean? I was just happy to be able to see the fam. I felt like I hadn't seen them in a minute. So it was good to get down there and see everybody in one spot. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was dope. So I enjoyed myself, man. I mean, my cousin he did the fried turkey again. Like, bro, it's just something about that. No, it's a smoked
Different
turkey.
world, bro.
No, I think he smoked that joint. Yeah, he
Oh,
smoked it.
that's even better.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, this shit
Was
was
it
elite.
juicy?
Yeah, it was elite, bro. Like elite. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. But yeah, so that was dope, and that was really it, man. Came back home and went to work. You know what I'm saying? So, how was yours, though,
That's what's
man?
up, man. Blessings on blessings, man. It's good to see the family, man, and see everybody still breathing. You know what I mean? It's just checking in with everybody. It was real thankful. You know what I'm saying? RP to all the Indians. You know what I'm saying? All my family members that we
Yeah,
lost in that war. You know what I'm saying? But we
yeah,
still moving strong for y'all. You know, I know it.
100,
You
100.
hear me?
So I say
Family day, family
I
day.
ain't really celebrated, but I just more so wanted to see my folks, and that's what
That's
it
what it's
was
all
about.
about.
Yeah, that's what it was
Hey,
about.
but I'm real thankful for our people, man. Our 10%ers, man, been showing mad love to
Yes,
us and holding us down. Our views growing stronger and stronger every episode. You know, we on
yes,
Spotify. If y'all check out Spotify, you can catch us on video now there. So make sure
yeah,
y'all do turn in on the YouTube. And
yeah.
we just gonna keep on doing bigger and better episodes, man. We got a great episode today, bro. Tell them what we got,
Sir.
man.
Yes, sir, man. We got the owner, the creator of Line Out Watches with us, man. He actually in the building now. So, I mean, we can go ahead and bring him on in
Reviewed.
so he can, you know,
Hopefully we
introduce
can teach us
himself. You know what I'm
some
saying?
good
And
entrepreneurial skills, man. We definitely
yeah,
got the entrepreneur himself in the building. We want to know his story, man, his come up and what he's doing with his watches. So, man, let's go ahead and bring him in.
let's get it, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. What's good, Jordan? What's up, man? How you feeling?
How you feeling, brother? Good to see you.
Hey, I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to hear y'all, but I can't hear nothing.
You
You
can't
can't
hear us,
hear us right
man?
now?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear
Yeah,
you good.
Can y'all hear me now?
yeah.
Yeah, we hear you. Can you hear us?
Nah,
I
you
can't hear
clear.
y'all.
You good? All right.
Try to go out and come back in. We
Here,
see
I'm
if we
gonna
can get you
leave
right.
out of this and come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna try to work on these little technical
We'll get them
difficulties, you
right,
know.
man. Hey, man.
But hey, we happy to have this episode, man. Y'all
Yeah,
got
man.
any questions, man, about just starting your own business? Even if you want to know more about watches, just definitely just tune in and ask all the questions. We're gonna show y'all the love and put y'all in there interactive, you know.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be super dope. I think that yeah, man, just the story itself. You know what I mean? Like I said, I got two of the watches myself. I showed them to y'all previously when we was,
Do you got
supposed
them
to have
still?
them. Yeah, I still got them. I can run and grab them real quick.
Yeah, go run and grab them so they can see some of the product, man. While he there, you know what I'm saying? Y'all go see what your boy Zell talking about, you know. Yeah, we good to have y'all though for another episode. You know, they got cameras. But yeah, we definitely gonna have a good next year coming. Hope everybody enjoy their holidays next few weeks. I'm ready for this interview. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited to talk to him about these watches. Trying to get my wrist right. Definitely. Well, my man's going to get the watches real quick so he can just show up, man. We definitely support us in interviewers as well. So we want to definitely show the merchandise that we do have. Make sure we post this link up here for y'all too. If y'all want to join into the conversation, make sure y'all definitely do. We on Facebook and YouTube. Log in real quick while the time is right.
Right back with it. All right, he back. So let's see.
Yeah,
You good?
What's up, Joy? Can you hear us, man?
yeah, I hear y'all
All right.
now. Yeah. I don't know what
Yeah,
that was,
blessings
but
on blessings. It's
Welcome,
all good, man.
welcome to the TENTalk Podcast, man.
Love it, man. Finally
Appreciate
glad to
you
be
for
here. I know
stepping in.
Yeah,
had some hiccups last time.
Hey, it's all good, man. We
It's
made it to the show though.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We worked it out.
Hey, but we definitely interested, man, in hearing more about your story, man. Like I said, we definitely customers as well. I ordered my watches. My brother got 2 of them, him for his lady. So we definitely
I didn't
support
even
what
know
you're
all
doing,
this.
man.
So
Yeah.
Yeah,
thank
man.
y'all so much for the support.
I mean, as you can see on the screen, I'm BroGod Slim though. You know what I mean? I be in your lives and you know what I mean a little bit. So like I seen your previous giveaway you just did before you doing the 21 days or 25 days of Christmas.
25 days of Christmas. Yeah.
25 days of Christmas you got going on right now. So which we're gonna talk a little bit more about later, hopefully. So
Okay.
yeah, I've been a customer. Like I said, I got my first one was this one here, the big boy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Yeah,
so you got that when
beautiful.
it was hot because that sold out
Yeah.
fast and people are mad about that one.
Yeah, I was a little hot myself.
I had this a minute. I done had this for a minute though. I ain't gonna hold you. I had this for like
You had to have because
at
they
least
sold
since
out
like April.
once I dropped them really fast.
Yeah, at least since
and
like
then once
April.
they sold out, I ain't dropped them back. And people been wanting me to bring them back, but I've been telling people, man, I just gotta stay tuned because I want to give my customers that feeling of knowing that they got something sold out that nobody else can get. Just like retros.
Yeah.
The reason that retros are so valued is because they come out once every 3-4 years, and if you don't cop it that first day, you got to get lucky to see one on display or something, or get it or pay the resale price. So I want to give my customers that same feeling that just adds to that value of their watch.
It makes it more special. Like I said, we fans first, man. So it's an honor to have you on, really, man. Just to hear your
y'all
story.
Family first. Let's not twist it up. Y'all family.
Hey, I appreciate that.
That's hard. I like that.
So let the people know your story, man. How did you come up into the game, and how did you start everything?
Nah, go ahead. Say what you were saying.
All right. So my name is Jordan Smith. No, you're good. My name is Jordan Smith. I'm the owner of Line Out Watches. I've been in business for now going on 19 months almost. It's been like 18 and a half months. The start of this actually came from another business. So initially, I actually bought a watch company from my girl's brother. They're her brother. All right, so let me backtrack a little bit. All types of messed up, not mixed up, but just all these pieces come together. So I have 2 close, really, really close friends, Ashley and Eric. Their brother is an entrepreneur. He ended up he's a multimillionaire now, but he had a 6-figure watch brand actually, and he's been all about his money for a long time now. And I've known him for most of my life. And I was talking to him one day, telling him, I'm trying to get into something. So one day he started his own business where he was selling product brands. So you can buy a whole brand. It came with X amount of products. It had a website built that his sister was making. He was giving her a little side hustle to do, and all these things to it, right? So I bought the business from them. It was brand new. It's called Leonardo Blanco. Let me actually pull it out and show y'all it. It's called Leonardo Blanco. It had only 2 watches, and it did not do that great. This is one of them. I don't know if I'm trying to get it out the light.
Oh yeah, it looks good.
So it's solid. It's cool, right? I liked them a lot at first until I made my own thing, and it was different when I knew I did the design. I made the name up. I did everything else. People were like, "Oh, what's Leonardo Blanco stand for?" I'm like, I couldn't tell you. Like, I just bought this business from somebody else and made it my own. So I used the money that I made from that in 7 months to start my own brand. I created the Guardian watch. This is my favorite watch. It has the most meaning. Go ahead.
That's the one I got from my girl.
Do you think seeing his hustle is what inspired you to kind of start your own business and entrepreneurship? Was it seeing somebody else being successful at it?
Definitely. I give him his flowers all the time. He showed me that people from where I'm from can do something with themselves. Especially now, he still motivates me every day. Like, he just bought $1 million house in cash, bro, like in Texas, right next to his baby mama, just so he can be close to his daughter. He's an inspiration for sure. And my girl talks about him a lot too, because he's her inspiration. She just says, like, she's so glad to finally see him splurging on his money and living life, because even when he was making this money, he was still focused. He was still not buy himself shoes more than $60. He was still not party. They're trying to get him to go out and go do stuff, go have a good time. He's like, now I got to study the market. I got to look into the stocks. I got to do the X, Y, and Z. When people in his position, especially from his background, would easily have been in the VIP clubs, just reckless stuff, or just living, enjoying what he deserves too, because he worked for all that. So it would be cool for him to do it. But even when he was in that position where he could have, he still stayed dedicated, still stayed true to his game, and never switched up. So that's definitely motivation that helped me start my stuff. I always knew I wanted to be my own business owner, but I was thinking more of the lines of a barbershop for the longest. That was like my big goal. Like, okay, I'm in the military. When I get out, I want to open up a barbershop. I don't even got to cut hair in it. I just want something that's my own, and I'm making myself, because I've been in sales positions for most of my life, and I got tired of making other people money. I got tired of being the number one seller, but my checks is trash. While the person
what type of jobs
making a living.
What type of selling jobs were you doing before? Would you say like your starting career?
I sold kitchen knives, the Cutco kitchen knives, and that was the one that told me if I could sell knives to people, I could sell y'all.
Yeah.
That's
the one you got to knock on the doors and stuff.
No, I never did that. I did all referral based. So at first I started off with family, and then I'll have my family. I'll be like, hey, I'll give you a discount if y'all can give me 20 names that will give me the okay to call them. You check in with them first, let them know I'm gonna be giving them a call, and then go from there. So it's all referral based, but still, like, yeah, it's dang near door to door, because it's people I ain't never seen before, and I'm selling them $1,000 sets of kitchen knives that nobody needs. Nobody needs to spend money on knives. Like, everybody that I went to, they already had knives there. It's not like they was like, oh yeah, we ain't got no knives in the house. Let me see that, But if you can make that little upsell and stuff, it's like, I felt good. But then it's like, dang, I'm selling $1,000 sets and getting paid $300 for this. If this was mine, I'd probably get paid like $600-$700, because the profit margin is always a lot higher. And then I worked at Finish Line for like 5 years. I did a lot, man. I grew up selling candy in school. That was the way that I gave me and my little sister lunch money. We didn't have no father figure. I grew up selling candy. We used to go door to door. Me and my boy cousin, we go door to door to do lawns in the neighborhood, to wash cars. I've always had like a hustler mentality. So to see somebody take that hustler mentality, the same hustler mentality I have, but into the business world, into the real world, where you're making like dollars off this, like not just pennies, that was definitely the inspiration.
And I definitely want the viewers to know, like, sometimes you got to take those baby steps, even if you don't like the job you're at, or you thinking what you're doing might not come to something. Hey, all them skills are building up until, you can make it run your own business like you are,
Definitely. And there's two things to that itself. One, know your role at your job. Know what role your job has for you. If that's your stepping stone to, I want to make some money off this so I can start my own business, you better treat it just like that. Don't get complacent and stuck into a system where now you're stuck working here for your life because you said, oh, I want to do this so I can get through school. And then you get through school and you just settle, But if you're not satisfied, it's not going to last too long. I'll give you 5-10 years before you change your career field, because it's never been nothing that you like. And then also, stay true to yourself. If you're just learn as much as you can from that job. Even in the military right now, they just had a leadership course that I try to get into, because I'm like, hey, I think that would be dope. They're like, you're getting out. Why you want to go to this? First off, I already gave y'all my life for these last 8 years. I'm trying to get what I can get out of this. And that leadership course does not only apply to the military. If I have my own business and I start getting these employees, that leadership course is also a management course. It's going to teach me how to manage my employees, just like it's teaching the military how to manage their subordinates,
Exactly. And I think that, even though like you're still in the military, I know you're about to get out, but just showing that drive or just to maintain focus on 2 jobs. You can have your main job that drives your bills, and then your dream job or your thing that you're really pushing to, and they both just coincide together. I know I'm taking over the interview, bro. You got any interviews?
I love this.
Yeah, it's dope, man, because like you're the first step to a lot of us, you know what I'm saying, to get inspiration. Just how you was inspired. That's what this conversation is about for us. This is to empower and really learn.
I'm glad, man, because when people tell me that, that's what really keeps me going, man. Or not necessarily keep me going. I got my own reasons for everything I do. I got a family to look for. I'm trying to leave a legacy behind me, and I want that financial freedom. So, when I get to that position where I have a kid of my own, or I still got my stepdaughter, I want to be able to just, me and my girl be able to be at home with the kid and not focus on these bills, not, stress. And, being in the military really opened my eyes to a lot of that, because I missed my little sister get married. My little sister is like my daughter, not my daughter, but I'm like her father figure to her.
Close,
she's lived with me for 7 years. I helped mold her. I help, get her financials right, get her smart, get her on track the right way. When I told you earlier, I used to sell candy to give us money.
Mm-hmm.
I would literally do all this to give my little sister some lunch money because we didn't have nobody giving us lunch money. My mom was a single mother of 5. We didn't have none of that. Our dad was never in the picture. So, I took my little sister. She's the youngest. I'm the second youngest. So I took her under my wings and I'm about to be there for you because, I know what it's like not to have nobody there for me. She's 3 years younger than me. That's a big age gap at that age. And if I got money for myself, ain't no way my little sister about to walk around without money. But,
definitely. That's leadership, man. Ain't making sure the whole family is fed. That's why I got a lot of love for your brand, man. I see it stands on family first. I mean, I know I'm kind of jumping ahead of the conversation, but even the name of it, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of it goes to it. Like you said, goes back to your mother.
How you know about the name? How you know about that?
Hey, man, look, we did our research, man. Definitely, man. We did our research, man. We definitely
inspired. For that don't know, my line is called Line Out Watches. Like I said, when I had my last brand, it didn't mean nothing to me. It was just a stepping stone, and I let it be that. But when it was time to make my own brand, I wanted it to be something meaningful for me. And my mom is my idol, man. Not in the sense of, I've seen her make it from the bottom to the top, or not in the sense of, she went to all my games or anything like that. It's actually the exact opposite. She had nothing her whole life, but still managed to raise. My mom's white, so I'm half black, half white. My mom managed to raise 5 badass black kids by herself, in the middle of the hood, bro. That's, I don't know what more a person could do to be your idol. She never was able to come to any. She came to one of my basketball games. I played basketball my whole life. She was never there to take us outside to go play. We never went to dinner out at a restaurant together as a family. We never went to the movies and stuff like that, right? But as I got older, I understood why we didn't. Because my mom was working 2-3 jobs to make sure we had the roof and food over our head, and that shit is just, she was so selfless, so giving to her kids. And then I grow up and I see these other moms with 1 or 2 kids that, pawn their kids off to their grandma so that they can go out to the clubs and just on an every weekend type thing. Don't really care to spend time with their kids. And it's just it just made me respect my mom so much more. I give my mom the utmost respect. She did her thing. She raised 5 beautiful, healthy, not well off, but, well-minded,
successful. I would say successful, just being alive.
I'm successful. There's a couple of us successful, but there's others that's, still getting their stuff together. Their ducks in a row, but everybody's on that right path, And there's nothing that I can ever hold against my mom. I used to be mad, dang, my family never come to my game. Everybody got their family at their games, right? But then you get older and you see why she wasn't there. She had 2 jobs. I know the times I got 2 jobs, I don't want to do nothing. Let alone, have the time to do it. If you're working 2 jobs, it's hard to make a game at 5 o'clock at night. Your 2 jobs, it got to be around that time, no matter if you work a graveyard in a daytime shift, so I really just.
Shouts out to your mom, man, and all the mothers, man, because it's definitely.
The crazy part about that, my mom still don't got it like that. She's not rich or nothing like that. She's a manager at a Ralph's, which is a grocery store, right? Just to say, she don't make the most income. My mom has every one of my watches. I have over 50 options. She has every one of my watches besides 3 of the newest ones. That's it. She's my number one supporter. If I go to my customers and I go from high to low, she's at the top of that motherfucking list, man. And she don't got it like that to be there. It's not like it's nothing to her. She just throwing a bag or nothing like that. She work her ass off to support her son. And then anywhere she go, she bragging on me. She handing stacks of business cards to people. That's everything is about her for me.
That's all the support you can get. Y'all look at my design.
Our thing's called Line Out. My mom's name is Pauline. So I was just jotting her name down. Dang, how can I get my mom in this? And I look at line in it. I'm like, okay, line. Okay, I could do something with this. And in the military, we have this phrase where we line stuff out. If you mess up in if you're in the logbook and you make a mistake, you can't scribble it. You can't erase it. You just put 1 line, and we call that lining it out.
Yeah.
I'm like, I could take that and apply that to life, because in life, when you make a mistake, you can't erase it and just forget about it. You can't, go back or just make a mess of it by trying to scribble it. The best thing to do is just put a line through that motherfucker. Or excuse my lady, my bad. Put a line through it.
You good? You good.
Yeah. I ain't know what type of podcast it was.
Hey, we on your time today, man. We on your time.
So you put a line through that motherfucker. And you just move on, man. You just learn from it.
It's almost like taking accountability, you know?
Yeah, you know it's there. You know, if I spelled my name wrong, whatever I spelled wrong, whatever I did wrong in my life, I'm gonna acknowledge it. I'm gonna put that line through it though. So right next to it, when I rewrite it, I can look at that, know what the mistake was and how I'm not about to make this mistake. If I put 2 A's and it's only supposed to put 1, I'm about to look at it like, okay, only put 1 A this time. I just put a line through that last one. I don't want to do that again. I don't want to have to line out the next one too. So I'm gonna put a line through it. I'm about to look at it, make sure I know what I did wrong, and then use that to adapt. You know, everything about me is adaptive. You know, that's how we have to be growing up.
It's almost like you don't want to scribble out your mistake. You don't want to like hide what you done messed up. You want to see that mess up every time you see it, so you know what you did wrong, so you can fix it. You know,
because I have mess ups that I've experienced that I've tried to mask. You know, subconsciously, not even on purpose, not even mess ups, just things in life. But all those things you can just learn from, man, and become a better you at the end of the day. You don't want to forget about nothing. I don't care how traumatic it was. You know, I was just talking to my girl and my mom at the same time, and my brother. And I'm over here realizing that some things that happened in my childhood, me and my brother see as 2 different things. I say X happened, he says Y happened. My mom comes in and says Z happened. So we both just, you know, it was such a traumatic event that, you know, for instance, one of the things is my brothers have both got shot. One got shot 6 times, one got shot twice. In that same, if I'm telling a story a month ago, I'm saying in that same 3 weeks, my stepdad passed away, and one of my mom's close friends was living with us. She got murdered in our house. Not murdered, but she got shot through our house. It was supposedly an accident. A shotgun went off and went through the living room door walls, and she got murdered. Now I know the story that it happened within a 3-week span. You know, because that's the way I had to tell myself it happened, or that's the way it just all the traumatic.
That's how you internalized it.
That's how I viewed it. It turns out that was a whole 6.5 months of my life that I don't even remember most of that stuff. You know, I was 10 years old, so I'm not too young to forget that stuff. I remember every one of those events separately, but I put it all together and just, I guess I masked all that rest of that stuff in it, you know, and I can't do nothing about that. You know, that was subconsciously. So it's just crazy how your mind works like that.
Definitely. I know you was talking about your first watch. Do you think a lot of your story goes into like when you make a creation of a watch? Do you try to put a story into it? Or like when you create a new line, what comes with creating it? How do you feel when you create that new line of watch? Like this will be my next season or whatnot?
So I grew up as an artist. I used to draw all the time, and I have a real creative mind in my eye. So I try my best to be creative on a lot of these. But some of them, it's also, you know, you got to understand, I've always been a watch fan. I love watches. So some of them is just like, you know, when I'm getting to sketching, I'm drawing that watch. I like the Amori and the Hybrid. Those are 2 watches that I just used to always want, something that looked like that. So there's not too much story behind those. But like the Guardian has the biggest story. Then you got stuff like Tribute that had a story, but I kind of took away from it because of events.
Was the Guardian your first design?
Yeah, it was my very first design. So if y'all see it, it only has the 11, a 1, and a 4. And the 1 and the 4, it doesn't have nothing on in between it. No dashes or anything like that. So the reason behind it is I had a miscarriage on November 14th, 2018. So when I'm sitting there and I'm making my design, I'm like, you know, I want this to be unique. I want to be different from everybody else. You know, it's my first thing. This is what people are going to hold against me. This is what they're going to see and what they think of when they hear the word line out. So I want it to be meaningful. And I had just went through that. It was like a year at the time, a year and a half when I made a year exactly when I made my first design. Right, I made my design that November, the November after it all happened. So I was like, you know what? You know, I could put the 11, the 1, and the 4. Don't put nothing by the 4. Hold on, I'm in an interview, baby. Don't put nothing between the 1 and the 4, and that could signify the 14th, and then the 11 stands for November. And then also, it's very different. You never seen 11, 1, and a 4. It's always usually the 12, the 6, the 9, the 3, or just the 12 and the 6, or just the 12, you know. So I feel like it was different. It's going to catch people's eye. I don't even have to tell my story to sell it.
That's dope.
You know? And it took me like 8 months to even tell that story. I didn't tell that story till like December, and I dropped it in May. And I was like, you know, a lot of people that do know the story tell me I should go public about it, but I didn't want it to be like a a
a
pity
selling point.
thing, or
Yeah.
like it's because that's not what it was about at all. You know, it's just something that, like, I have one tattoo, you know, and it's about the miscarriage. I don't know if, like, I got a long sleeve on, but I got a tattoo on my arm right here. It has the miscarriage ribbon with the wings, a halo, and baby feet, and it says, "One thing is evident: would have given all I had, would have loved you like no other." And it has a date, 11/14/2018. So, you know, that is something that was big on me, and it was real. You know, I've always wanted my own family, my own kid. So when that happened, you know,
Definitely.
even though it was with my ex, you know, it still played a big effect on me.
Yeah.
So I love the fact that I was able to take that and turn it into something that, you know, got me to 250,000 in 18 months, man. Like, that shit's.
Talk about
Hold on, talk to him.
Like,
Tell him again, man. My man got 250,000 sales, man. 18 months, man.
18 months, and I'm not nobody special, y'all. Like, when I hit my first 100,000. This is what I want to. This is something big for all the entrepreneurs out there, or people that are thinking about it. Look, I hit my first 6 figures, 100,000. And again, I don't talk about none of this stuff to brag. You know, I don't. It's none of that. It's all for motivational purposes. I mean, my first 100,000 with no Facebook ads, no Instagram ads. I paid for people to, like, promote my stuff and shout me out, but nothing crazy. I had 2,000 followers, y'all. 2,000 followers when I hit 6 figures. That means I had so many repeat customers, because my motto has always been, for one, you know, luxury shouldn't break the bank. So I'm going to make these affordable. But the biggest thing that I put my business around is, you know, I make sure I have a high quality product at all times, the best that I can possibly give. And also make sure the customer service is good. No matter how good your stuff is, if the customer service is trash, if they don't have that good experience purchasing from you, they're not coming back. And you don't want the one sales. You want the people that's going to buy 5, 10, 15, 20 products from you. The people that's going to see your stuff and like it so much that they tell their brother, and their brother go buy a watch. You know, I'm sure both of y'all didn't find out about my watches at the same time, right? Who found out first?
My man's found out, BroGod.
And you liked it and told him, right?
Yeah.
Now, if I gave you a bad product, or if it was bad customer service, what's the odds you think you would have told him?
Probably very, very slim. Very, very
or
slim.
you'd have told him, like, hey, this shit trash. Like,
yeah,
trash, you know? And that's a customer I don't have now. And how many watches do you have, bro?
I got 2.
No, him. Sorry, my bad.
I got one on the way.
See? Like, hey, that's that. I love that.
That one's so beautiful, man. I was upset I couldn't get it either, but your whole lineup is beautiful, man. But your whole lineup is awesome. I think, like, just having a personalized into it. You don't have to tell every story of every watch, but just having your own self in it, it does make people more gravitated to it as well. It's
bro, I can't make this shit up.
Yeah.
Somebody recently said they just they bought their son the Guardian watch. And then I told them that story. They said, that's crazy. My son wasn't supposed to make it. And no lie, his birthday is November 14th, 2012.
Wow.
I said, you got it. And then somebody else bought it for their dad because his birthday was on that date. Nothing like super like sad about it or anything like that, but it's still just crazy to know that. And so many people,
it is deeper than just the money.
Like, oh, I had a miscarriage too. You know, I'd love to have that watch for my own, you know, significance. Like, it's still my guardian, and you don't have that. It don't have to have the same date or anything like that. But it's just crazy, man. God working mysterious ways.
It's deeper than the money. It's like a connection, man. Once you build
the name just came full circle for me now too. Once you said Guardian,
the Guardian,
the name came full circle for me, man.
Yep. So it's all tied in together, man. And like he said, it's not about the money at all. Like, you know, I did start this for money, of course, but you know, to this day, it's 18 months in. I made 250,000. I probably spent about 4,000 on myself. The rest has been back into the business. So I'm not like doing this, and you know, anything y'all ever see me do is because the military is sponsoring that, or the military pays me and I can do it with that money, or one of my other side hustles. You know, all my money goes right back into my business.
Let me ask you this. Do you think at the age you're at now, you can manage it better? Like, maybe if you'd have did it younger, it would have been harder on you, or do you think you had to go through certain things or just a maturity level to get that level? Because some people feel like they might want it now, and if they don't get it now, it's not going to happen. But you know, like your story sometimes takes time to evolve. Do you think it just at the point you're at now is more successful?
I think for me, I did have to go through what I did have to go through at the same, but I did have to go through what I went through to build into me. You know, if I would have started this business at 18, it would have been a different line. But that's not to say it wouldn't have been successful. it would have been successful in its own way. You know, this is the 2020, this is the 2000 or 2000, this is the 27-year-old Jordan starting his business and the story that it led because of whatever led me to get to by the time I got to the age of 27. So if I was 17 or 18 when I started this, I wouldn't have had a miscarriage. So my first watch would not, there's no way it would be called the Guardian with the 11-1 and the 4 there. But, you know, I love my mom at the time. Maybe I would have dropped a watch dedicated to her. You know, I love basketball. Maybe I would have did one of my icons or just something that I wanted to do, whatever the case is. But the whole thing is, if you could start young, start young. Start small. You can, it don't, the biggest thing I always tell people too, because I'm a perfectionist. I hate not having things everywhere the exact same way I want it. Like if I have a vision, it needs to be that before I let it go. But sometimes you can let it go at 50% and just build up. You can always grow. You don't have to start off. If you know, I always wanted a watch like this. You know, the Amori, the bigger Amori.
Yeah,
you know,
fire.
I wanted if I could have dropped this at first. If I could have dropped this at first, that would have been my first watch. But it cost too much. So if I would have just tried to, okay, I could wait and save up, and then when I got enough, I can drop it. Or I can drop the Guardian and make some money off that, and then take that money, drop the Carter, and then take that money, and now I got enough money for the Amori, you know? You can grow into it. You don't have to, you know, necessarily just start off big. And then 2, we're also in a new age. So I can't speak for the 18, 19-year-olds right now, because when I was 18, 19, social media wasn't big. You know, if you had 300 followers, you were doing your thing. They have so much access to this knowledge, to the to people. You know, they can make a crazy dance on TikTok go viral and use that following to make money. So it might be better for them to start young now. You know, I don't know what it's like to be 18 in this age.
Yeah. I think it's dope that you chose watches though, because a watch is something real important to a man, you know? Like every man, I was taught that you must have a nice watch, you know what I mean?
Man, my dad gave me my first
have a good haircut.
Who was it? A
watch?
Yeah,
some nice shoes.
Nice watch, nice haircut.
Yeah,
nice
my dad
shoes.
gave it to me when I was 16. You know, that was my gift into manhood.
I got my first one. I got my first watch at 18 when I graduated. I got 2 of them, one for my ex and one for my brother. The one for my brother meant a lot to me because he always had these watches. Granted, man, I should find this shit. It's ugly as hell. It's so ugly, bro. It's so ugly. But I used to wear the hell out of that watch, man. It just meant a lot to me, you know. And that's why I try to tell people a lot. You know, I might sound biased because I have a watch company, but I think watches are one of the most perfect things for a gift. Like, you don't see a watch that somebody gave you and not think of that person, you know. Or you don't, like, you can easily pass on one of these watches to your kids and they're going to say, this is my daddy watch. You know, I just found a picture of me stealing my brother's watch. I'm thinking this Instagram. I'm about to pull up a picture. I just had I just found a picture the other day of me wearing one of my brother's watches for I was like 7 or 8 in my elementary school pictures. Shit falling off my wrist and everything, but I just felt so cool. My
Too many links on it.
Yeah, you know, yeah, literally. Stuck it out the house and everything. Can I put pictures in this chat?
Throw it to him.
Nope.
Let me see.
Mike, can you?
Can you? You may have to like share your. I don't know. You on your phone?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let me see. I might can pull it up real quick.
But yeah, I see you got even different type of watches, man. You got pocket watches, man. You got
that's what I wanted to talk about too, the pocket watch, and like, you know, why you created that.
Just pulling that back out, you know what I mean? Because that's definitely, you know what I mean, a older time thing. But I think that retro field is really dope, though. You know.
So this one got a lot of meaning behind it. For me, not only is it a lot of like personal meaning, but also like just different meanings. So I've always wanted to have every variety of a watch. You know, I did plan on having a pocket watch eventually. I didn't think it would be this soon, because when I first started off, I only had this one watch in 2 different colors, and it used to be hard to get sales. So I'm like, all right, it's because I have a white and a black watch. That's it. The more options I have, you know, the more I'll be appealing to somebody. You know, you might want a green watch, and you're just looking for a green watch, and now he might want a gold link watch. So I wanted to make sure I got all the link watches. I got mesh watches. I have the leather watches. I have more plain watches. I have some that stand out. I'm trying to hit all the wickets. So no matter what, if you come to my store, you'll find something that you like. You don't have to buy, but you're not gonna be able to tell me that you came to my site and you just didn't like none of the watches. That's more hard for me to believe. But the pocket watch is for my great grandmother. So on the inside, I got a picture of my great grandma and my grandma.
That's
with me
awesome.
in my uniform. She's hard at hearing, or she can't really hear too well at all. Or not, I say hear, see well. She's 93 years old, man, and she's been, the rock behind my mom. She used to always send my mom rent money whenever she was short. Took over, she put a car in my mom's name so she could have the means of transportation when her credit was too bad and stuff like that. So my great grandma was just, she's amazing. She's such a giving woman, and she was telling me I need to drop a watch that speaks the time, because she can't see that little ass face in her words, So
yeah,
I thought
little
about
ass
this.
face.
And if you press the top button,
wow,
it said the time and the date.
I didn't even know that, Jordan. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's fire.
So
that's fire.
It's two birds with one stone, man. I can hit that classic look with it, and really go back to like the traditional men, how they used to always have that nice pocket watch, or if y'all watch Life, my daddy watch,
my daddy gave me that watch.
Pocket. Yeah, exactly. Talk about that watch one more time, boy. So it hit that wicket, and then also I was able to give it to my grandma, and as bad as it is to say out loud, I just wanted to make sure I was able to do that before she passed. She's about to be 94, having surgeries after surgeries and stuff. So just trying to enjoy my time with her.
That's what make it all the more special, man. Like, everything is family oriented. You know what I'm saying? And like just having that feeling of it, you know what I mean? It's just like your customers are part of the family too. You know what I mean? Just
they are.
That's what make everybody comes back.
That's why I had to correct y'all earlier when y'all was talking about we fan first. I don't have no fans. If I have fans,
but I'll be honest with you,
because you family. You can look up to family too. Don't worry.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Bro. Even my family, I'm their number one fan. Like, even with you, man, just seeing your story is inspiration. It's like we need to big up our heroes. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to be multi-millionaires to be a hero in someone's eyes. Just to being a person you are, working hard, taking care of your family, being the big brother that you should be, being the man you should be, and just telling your story. As a man, especially as a black man, it just shows a lot for us. You know what I mean? And that's who we need to big up. It's like having a Rolex on my arm when I have a line out now. You know what I mean?
No, it's not. It's like having a line out on y'all.
Like having a line.
Hey, that little stigma right now. We the next.
But that's how I feel, though, man. It's like you making your own top-notch brand, and.
But I really love that about my community, man. The line out community is so amazing to me because, I got one of my friends from high school. He spent his last by my watch, and I noticed because he asked if he got $14 exactly off because he didn't have enough the very first day I dropped my business. And if y'all go to his page, you'll see him in pictures where he's just like putting it on, like he's showing it off like very awkwardly and very like uncomfortable to the point where you could look at him like, man, this man trying to show that watch off. I love that I gave somebody that feeling, bro. I gave somebody that feeling to the point where they over here taking pictures like this.
My man first got his watch.
The time.
When he first got his watch, that's exactly how he was too.
I love that though. That's amazing, bro. That makes me feel so good about my stuff. Like, one, people like my stuff. That's cool. But I love giving people that confidence. I love, boosting people's self-esteem and just making them like seeing that they're happy and I help make them happy. And that's the reason why I don't charge a lot for my watches, because if I did charge more, you're not going to feel the same. I don't feel like you would feel the same when you buy it. Like, you might still like it and appreciate it and stuff, but, you're not going to feel like you came up. And I love when people feel like it's a steal. Oh, what? You're serious? It only costs this? You should be charging X amount. That makes me feel good because, like, all right, cool. Now they get that feeling they got to steal. They got to sell. Like, when I used to work at Finish Line, there's some shoes that I bought that I probably should not be wearing, but I just felt like it was such a steal. And I'm about to cop this. It's 70% off. I get my employee discount too. Oh, let me put this in the back. And I wear them for a couple of weeks. I'm like, these is not like that. I like them more because of how much I save, not how much I like them.
That's true.
So then when you got the quality that's good and that little steal aspect to it, it's just dope to me.
Hey
Have
man,
you
like I
ever
say, man,
oh my bad, go ahead, sir.
you got it, bro. Go and get it.
Have you ever thought about creating like the Apple Watch bands, like maybe like a band of the Guardian that you could like put on Apple Watches?
Nah, people talk to me about that a lot, and my goal is to get you out of Apple Watch. So I'm not gonna make it easier for you to support me and still wear Apple Watch. I want to make you uncomfortable with that Apple Watch on. If you come around me, you got an Apple Watch on, I'm gonna bring it up. So I want you to just make that switch. I have tried to start my own smartwatch, but like I said, I'm a perfectionist, and if I feel like the quality ain't there, I'm not gonna drop it. It gave me real Android vibes on the font, and it didn't really connect too well. Like, it would tell you when you got a message, but you couldn't reply or open it. It would just give you a notification, and it would tell you your Facebook notifications, but it wouldn't tell you Instagram or Snapchat. So I'm like, I can't compete with Apple with this, so I'm gonna wait.
You ever think about doing like a military type of watch, since you were in the military, and you know what I mean, just to get that side of it too? Oh, it was.
That's what the tribute was supposed to be. So the tribute, it was supposed to light up. Let me pull it up. So the tribute was supposed to light up. It was supposed to have like a light in the background. This is the tribute watch.
Okay.
Let me cover up the light.
Pull the camera up.
This is a tribute watch. Actually, no, I got you. Hold on. I can switch my. My camera.
We're gonna make your camera sideways too. It'll make you full screen.
How do you go. Can I turn my camera?
There you go. You perfect.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate this talking. Yeah, this one's dope. You right there. Yep, that look perfect.
All right, so still got that little glare.
We can see it though. Back it up a little bit. There you go.
I can't. That's perfect. No, that was perfect.
Right, I can't flip the camera.
That's perfect.
Oh, I messed up.
Nah, you good. You perfect with it. I like the blue in there, man. That blue in there. That seems.
So if y'all look closer though, you see you probably can't see. It has a blue line going through the line out. I'm gonna just pull it up on the screen. So I'm military, right? But I'm also military police. So the design for this one was supposed to be like a tribute to policemen and firefighters. But when I dropped it, that whole Blue Lives Matter stuff came out, and that whole controversy. I'm like, I can't sit behind that. Yeah, it got very political, and I'm over here advertising black owned. I'm not gonna do that while I got the Blue Lives Matter watch damn near, So I had
to wasn't right
to hold back on that. I'll still sell it as that. If I'm talking to somebody that say that cop, like, oh, we got a tribute to the cops. It's called the tribute, so that's what it's for, and all this other stuff. But overall, I'm with my people before anything else.
That's right, bro. I feel you on that.
So
there you go. That's we can see it better. Right on the page, lineoutwatches.com. Y'all check it out.
So it has that blue line going through. So it was supposed to be like that because initially all of my support was coming from my military family. They was the people that was really showing the most love. So I was like, it has like an Apple Watch band. So it's real comfortable. So it's supposed to be like, nice and comfortable for you wearing your uniform. And it's supposed to light up, but the only light they can do is like a neon green light. I want like a white LED light, or for this one, I want like a little white and blue, or in a red one for the red one. But they couldn't do that for me, so I just did the light.
When you start up a new brand of watches or a new line, do you have it all together, or every order that you get, do you come up with the watch itself? Like,
what do you mean?
Like when you got your new line of brands, do you have them all set out? Like you make 100 of them, or have 100 already pre-made, or is it like everybody order it?
Yeah. So I have to order a bulk of at least 500. If I have more colors, like if I have 5 colors, I could do 100 of each watch, which I learned was a mistake. I'm not doing that no more. I'll probably premeditate which ones sell most. Like those Amoris that all go so fast. I knew the all rose gold wasn't going to sell as fast. I could have got, 200 and then maybe got like 75 of this one and 75 of the other, something like that. But you have to get them at least 500 at a time.
And this for anybody trying to do a business, man. I just try to get more into your business plan. Do you have next year already packed out how you gonna run next year? How do you come up with your ideas and when to release what watch?
Man, I've been trying to come up with like a business plan, set up for like a year, but it's too unpredictable for me personally. So I have like a general idea of what I'm about to be doing in the next year, but it's not really set in stone. A lot of this also depends on when I get out of the military. I should be out any day now. Within the next 30 to 90 days, I should be out the military. So it's really just really dependent on that stuff. But I do plan stuff out more monthly. You know, I have a monthly goal of at least 5 figures, and I have things in place to make sure I try to hit that wicket. You know, I'm running ads, already paid for some ads that's running tomorrow and Saturday. I was supposed to have one today, but I didn't get it posted up in time. I have, you know, I know what I'm gonna do next week. I have every day of the Christmas sales already lined up and talked to my to somebody, this dude Galen that works with Invite Media. He helps me with my content and stuff, so I already sent him the list of the sales so we can come up with the right content each day. So I have things in place like that. But as far as like a year out, I could just tell you I want to be making at least 20 to 25,000 a month. I want to have my own storefront by then, actual like physical store, and hopefully by a year, it's at least in the works to having a smartwatch or a digital watch. I'll take either at the time, man, and then work from there.
It's good to see you doing product movement, man. It's good to get the product and have our own name behind it because we definitely gonna support it, man. You ever think about doing anything like to come with accessories with your watches, like any type of, it's cleaners or even pins or anything, just to say line out watches on it? Do you have any ideas of doing like any accessories, glasses or anything like that?
Not pins or anything like that, but I want to be the next Michael Kors, next Nixon, next all that. So
that's what I see.
Eventually, like when you was talking about like, what are you going to do next year? In my 5-year plan, I have it to the point where I want to get suits, like design like nice suits for men. That's Line Out brand. I want to get dress attire for women like that too. I want to get the cufflinks. I want to get wallets. I want to get purses. I want to get women's watches or women's wallets. All that stuff. Like anything that you see Michael Kors doing, I'm gonna be doing. So I do want to get a line of stuff like a more not high end because it's still gonna be affordable, but a nice my nice line of that kind of stuff as well. But at the time, it's more so I gotta get my name out a little bit more. I feel like I gotta be a little bit more verified to be able to sell you a suit. Nobody, suits it's not the same as a watch. A watch is it don't matter if it's the very first one I ever sold or if it's world known. If it's a nice watch, it's a nice watch. A suit, shoes, and stuff like that, if it's not a certain name, people will look at it sideways. Because of our weird generation where we're just so against our own people for some random reason. But if you wear some hard, if you seen the best shoes of your life, right? But it was only $25 and they came from Walmart. You think people are gonna really gas them up, or like you gonna take a picture posting them?
Look how they did my man Steve Harvey. He had them clean suits, man. They clown my man.
Exactly. So I feel like
real talk though.
I feel like I gotta get more established for that kind of stuff. And I don't mind playing patient and making sure I do it the right way.
Definitely. Oh, you on mute? You on mute, bro?
You on mute, bro?
My bad. What inspired you to create the We Are Golden line,
though? You want to know the truth? All right. So,
let us know, man. Let us know the truth, man.
That exclusive then.
It's very
exclusive, man.
It's very manipulative. That's not no new design, man. That's the hybrid and the Euphoria. It's my newest watches. But I feel like people weren't understanding the concept that you can mix and match these to be his and hers watches. So the Guardian, for instance, I feel like it's just common sense. I have men's sizes, I have women's sizes. But some people need you to spell that shit all the way out for them. Like, look at this his and her collection, the golden Guardians, the silver Guardians. Yeah. They need me to package it like that for them to believe it's a his and hers watch. Yes. So I was like, okay, well, we need to get these his and hers going because I did it with the Carter first. I had the blue Carter and the blue Rosie, and the blue Carter ended up selling out, and now the Rosie sold out, or I have one left actually. So I couldn't really use those pictures no more. So I'm like, all right, on to the next one. I think the next best one is my gold watches. Have always been my number one seller. So let me get this gold hybrid and this gold Euphoria, which wasn't made to be his and her watches, but they were also made in similar. It was like a men's version and a woman's version. So if they match, they match. It's a his and her set. So I just had to put a twist on it. You guys were so used to seeing me drop something every month. I had a new watch coming out every single month, at the most 2 months, and now it's been like 6 months since I dropped something. Because I'm trying to I don't want to keep getting ahead of myself. I got too much inventory. It's all in my house. I got to sell this stuff, get rid of this stuff before I could bring on the next stuff.
Like I said, I give you all the props, man. You hitting the grassroots, you know what I'm saying? Even just to get on with us, you know what I mean? We got a following out here. We in Virginia, you know what I mean? And we definitely going to represent and speak out for you just for this conversation. And just because we love the art that you do. I call it art, man. Just putting that watch together and wearing it on your wrist and having a meaning behind it. It's a story behind that watch when you wear it. So just hitting them grassroots and talking to us, man, it's definitely going to hopefully push it up more, because I definitely want to see you blow your business up, man. It's inspirational.
It's moving, man. Because
that's the goal, man. Because you said you bought yours in April, right?
Yeah, April. Well, maybe a little bit before April, honestly, because I had to get it by my girl's birthday, which was in April. So I probably got it when you may have dropped it, to be honest. I
dropped it October.
Okay.
I dropped it in October.
I got it.
And it was sold out
early this year.
April,
I got it early this year. So
okay.
Yeah, March or April is when.
So by then I was at a way different place than I am now.
Yeah.
And it's amazing, man. In 19 months, man. In 19 months, you never know how big you can build it. Like in 2 or 3 years, man. Like sky's the limit, man. And like I said, I appreciate you jumping on here with us. What? I appreciate you jumping on us just because it's definitely inspiring and empowering, man, to just show that we can start our own brand, and become our own bosses.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you can make that next thing that you love. And that's what it's all about, making sure you're passionate about something. Remember, you actually asked how I got into watches. I never even finished telling that part of it. The dude that put me on, he has a watch brand. He has a very successful watch brand. I don't know if y'all heard of it. It's called 17th Watches. They're real well known. So when he asked me what I want to do it on, I'm like, I don't know. I want to do something I'm passionate about. I love shoes and I love watches. I can't do shoes because you got to target such a small community. I don't want to do watches because you already got watches. And he was like, bro, I'm not the first person to drop a watch brand. Like, there's thousands of these. So go ahead. If that's what you like, that's what you like. Go ahead and run with that. So it's all about doing whatever y'all love, man. And whenever you got a passion for something, it's going to show in your work.
Definitely.
So what's your next major goal that you're trying to reach? You did hit that 250 recently, that 250K, What's your next goal that you're aiming for?
I want to start bringing in income or sales, I should say, from different areas. Right now, I'm pretty much just an Instagram seller. I want to start running Facebook ads and OTT ads and all these other things to get more new people in, because my return rate is high. So the more new people I get, the more I feel like most of them are going to come right back and keep buying. So if I can keep trying to get new customers every month, I'm not buying. It's not just that one-time sales. They're going to be buying for the rest of their lives in my eyes. When I sell somebody something, I know they're coming right back, within the next month, the 4 months at the latest, So my next goal for that is really to just tap into the Facebook ads and see where that can take me, since I'm all organic right now. And I'm trying to hit that 500 mark now.
That's it.
I think it's amazing, man. That's amazing, bro. You might not know it yourself. Yeah, sports your own. You might not know how much you're making an impact in the world, but I think it's our job to let you know how much you are, because it's definitely amazing, man.
Y'all keep me doing it. People telling me that stuff and not taking it as bragging. Cause I'm real humble. Like, I don't wear that flashy jewelry when I go out. I like to be low key, not a target. Where I'm from, we wear all that stuff. You're a target in somebody's eyes. So I'm real humble, down low with all my stuff. Yeah. So it was hard for me to start telling y'all about my sales, but then I started wanting to let people know, like, look, hey, if I could do this shit, and y'all know where I'm from. Definitely. I grew up with y'all. Like, at the time, I don't have that many followers. I got 2,000. That's all fans and family. Like, y'all can do this shit too, man. Exactly. Like, I'm no different than nobody. Like, I'm not doing nothing crazy. I'm not paying 100,000 for ads and stuff like that. Like, I'm just being me in front of the camera, and if they rock with me, they usually tend to rock with my brand. If I can get them to get my brand one time, they coming right back. Like, just make sure your stuff is good.
Mm-hmm.
And I know for sure it ain't bragging, man. We here to learn, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully we made you comfortable enough just to express it to us and teach us what everything you told us, because it's definitely not bragging, man. It's definitely giving game and inspiration, man. Your story is amazing, and it just started, you know. I'm happy that we got a chance to conversate with you, because this is our build up. We trying to build up a platform so we can talk and embrace our bosses and, you know what I mean, come together and start understanding how to really move this product and do what we need to do to be successful.
Let me know what I can do to help y'all, man.
Hey, same here, bro. Same here.
If y'all want me to bring y'all back, if y'all want to bring me back on, y'all can. If y'all want me to shoot you some people that's, you know, successful and doing their own thing too, I could do that.
That'd be great.
Hey, that'd be
that'd be great. That'd be great.
So I
definitely shooting some people, man.
And businesses. One got a headset, a black-owned gaming headset company. One does flipping pallets. She has a course on how to pretty much earn some extra income for those people that are struggling or need that second form of income, where you buy this pallet of products that come back from like warehouses that are just, you know, overstock or returns and stuff like that. You buy it for like $300, you flip it for like $1,500, rinse and repeat.
Send it to my man, BroGod Slim.
My bro got her own brand too. She got a whole teeth whitening kit. The Dream Smile.
Yeah.
See, look, we might do the next interview with her. Yeah. I think it's all about, man. It's like you never know what ear it might hit. You know what I mean? Like the next man listen to it, they might try to start their own business and they want to learn how to do it, or the struggles you might have to go through to get there, you know? And just let them know. So
we definitely y'all too. There's probably some people trying to do a podcast and seeing how y'all operate y'all's, and they're like, okay, it's cool. Hold on, we got two people. Cause I like this. I like the two with one a lot better than the 1v1s I've had, just because, you know, if you don't got a question, you know, your man's can pop in, or if he don't got a question, you can pop in, or y'all can go off of each other, and it's just more of it's just easier. It's more comfortable. You can say. So I like what y'all doing. This is a real good. I love this podcast in general, to the point where like I'm like, dang. The whole time I'm thinking like, I wish this was on Instagram. I wish people could have tuned into this, you know.
Hey, yeah, we're gonna have to try to move it out bigger, man. We doing it. We started with the Facebook, but you know, we definitely gonna move it out. And this definitely was a fun conversation, man. You definitely kept the ball rolling, and I was definitely glued to the screen the whole time, man. Just picking up jewels, man. So I think it'll be a blessing if we get you on again, man. Hopefully the next 3 months or whenever it's good for you, or 6 months.
Set the date, man. I'm sorry about last time. Last time it
ain't nothing, man.
It worked out perfect, man.
I'm a man of my word. Look, I'm a man of my word. I don't like flaking. I don't like not showing up when I say if I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. Like that's it. So I felt real bad about that.
It was cool, you know, man. We still rocked out in here, and we kind of let the people know your exciting news that you was gonna be getting out soon of the military. So, you know, blessings to
that. Before we do go though, man, I want to jump on the 25 days of the Christmas deals you got. Because I got some uncles and brothers I need to start hooking up, man. I'm gonna try to get them right.
All right, so this is big in my household. You know, we used to always wish we had cable for this shit, because, you know, on ABC Family, always had the 25 days of Christmas, and everybody used to talk about this. They always want to tune into that and everything. We used to be big on Christmas. I remember as an adult, I used to go back and watch those stuff because I had the luxury now, you know, being in the military. So as an adult, I used to go watch the 25 days of Christmas every time a good, like the Grinch or something would come on. You know, Christmas is always my favorite holiday. So I thought with my business, I could bring that to y'all. 25 days of Christmas sales. You know, I'm all about making it easy to support. That's my number one mission. If you want to support, bet I got you. Let me make it easier for you. You know, so I'm not going to kill you to do it. And then when you help me, you feel like you're getting helped as well. So every day is going to be a new deal. I can't give you, I'm not going to sit here and give you what they're going to be. I'm not going to play it out so y'all can wait till Tuesday or Thursday or whatever the case is. Y'all going to have to just follow. Make sure y'all got my notifications on when y'all see that post. Or y'all just check into the site every day. At the top, there's going to be a banner, and it tells you exactly what the sale is. So today is 60% off the Guardian, off all Guardian watches. Tomorrow, who knows what it's going to be. Y'all can sign up for the text messages too. I'll be sending out text messages and emails along this. and the deals get crazy, man. But they're gonna start off the craziest. They're gonna kind of, chill out, because my whole thing is I want y'all to buy early because Christmas is on the 25th. I do not want to get these DMs again this year talking about some it's the 23rd. Can y'all get it here by tomorrow? Like, I can get it packaged today. That's not an issue. Y'all gotta call USPS. They the ones that backed up 30%. Everybody is doing that. You just have to. Right now we still got this Cyber Monday. Putting a little delay on a lot of things. So it's about to chill out during the end of this week, like tomorrow or next week. So tap in as early as possible. Get what y'all can get. Everything that you'll see is going to be something good. But just make sure you give yourself that time and not stressing yourself out for this Christmas season.
I think I'm gonna try to get either that Corleone 2.0, that white one, or the pocket watch. I think I'm gonna try
that pocket watch fire, man. I'm about to go order that right now. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, man, I feel like it's Pokemon. I gotta get them all.
Don't play with me, man. Hey, y'all can use the code. Use this code. Hold on, I can type it in the chat. Y'all can see the chat.
Hold on, look at my pen out, bro. Hold on, man. We type this in. Hold on.
Oh, he in the private
use that
chat.
Code.
I'm gonna put it in the.
Let me put it in the.
Yeah, put it in the public.
We're gonna post this interview on our Instagram page, man.
Oh, then people in here talking?
Yeah, we be in here.
I didn't even see that.
Got a couple people in here.
Hey, what's good, y'all?
We've been putting them on the screen a little bit too.
Yeah.
I did see it pop up every once in a while, but it was like when I was showing the watches. Yeah, so y'all can use that code for 20%, additional 20% off whatever the sales are right now. I had that on in the live that I was just in before I dropped on with you guys. Somebody wanted to buy a watch, and I told them the same thing I'm telling you, so I gave her a little discount. But it's still active, so y'all can use that.
Definitely. So everybody checking it in, man. Y'all make sure y'all get it. How long does it be good for? Just today?
Yeah, it's not even today. Probably like 2 hours. Whenever I go take these orders in, I'm gonna disable it.
Okay, cool. So go ahead and get them in real quick and soon, y'all. If y'all want to get that last minute Christmas present, you got all December. Go ahead and make sure y'all do order it in. LineOutWatches.com. My man Jordan Smith was in here with us for the 4 hour, man. He pulled it in. We talked 10 the whole time, man. I appreciate you, man. I feel like we brothers now, man.
First off, I love y'all little hashtag. I was telling my girl about it in the background. I said, hey, y'all see this? They think called 10.
Are you on 10 yet?
You feel me? Are you on 10 yet?
I'm like, hold on. I'm on 10 yet.
Yeah, definitely, man.
I'm on 10 now. Shit.
Oh, no, we put it up there, man. There we go.
Hey, man, it was an honor, man. You don't know how much it is, man, just to speak to you, man, and chop it up with you and get a whole lot of game, man. I definitely would love to do this again. I know you busy, man, so we're gonna link in with you and try to get all the information.
I ain't busy enough to do this, bro. We good. If I'm ever too busy to do this, it's a last minute thing. It's never gonna be in advance. Like, my day is free. I get off work at 1, my time. So that's 4 o'clock y'all time. And by the time I get off, all I gotta do is at 2 o'clock, I gotta pick up my stepdaughter from school. But other than that, I'm straight. I do gotta package orders and stuff, but I was doing a little bit before I jumped on this. And as soon as we get off, I'm about to just finish that up.
Hey, man, if you ever need us for anything, man, you want to jump on live or just have us, speak the word of your watch, you let us know for sure, man. We can be like the Deezus.
If y'all want to take this over to Instagram, that would be dope to me. I would love to do one of these on like Instagram or something.
What you feel, BroGod?
I mean, I can't do it today because, I got another engagement. But we
can set that up for sure.
Yeah, we can set that up.
I love the questions y'all ask. I love the conversations we've had. And this is the stuff that I want my customers to see. Now, my following and my customers, if I share this link, I'll bet that only a very small percentage will actually click the link and then definitely actually follow through. But if they in there engaging with us the whole time, I know I can get them to stay for an hour.
Definitely, and that's what we want, man. We want to go ahead and do it. So we're gonna set that up, then. We're gonna do that for sure, man. We can go ahead and link in like that. That's a move.
Yep, I'm with it.
All right, and then tell me the day I could bring Steven on. He has a black-owned gaming headset. Actually, she little Hollywood. She big body, she's millionaire now. So I don't know if she's gonna still come on, but I can see if Ashley will come on. My girl would love to. I know she got her Dream Smile kit. She's trying to get rid of the last few of them. She only got a little bit left before she re-up.
We got you locked in. We definitely gonna set up a date then, man. We gonna get that locked in.
Yep, we're gonna set that up.
All right, sooner than better. You know, we do it this week or not this week. We can do it next week if y'all want.
For sure. I'm gonna get off the line. I'm gonna see my man, see what's good for him, because we ain't gotta do the Thursday. Any day of the week is free open. So
yeah.
We ain't gotta wait till Thursday. That's our little day Thursdays. But hey, we're gonna link it in with you for sure.
Yeah.
All right, bet.
We'll hit you in the DMs, probably shortly after this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're gonna link up and talk, and we're gonna get it right.
Yeah, we'll lock.
All right, cool. And if y'all are going to get a watch, try to get it as soon as y'all can. I'm about to send them off right now. Well, unless y'all not in a rush, but I'm about to.
I'm gonna get it today if I get that code. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you get a little discount, I'm gonna try to get
that code. Like and I'll also send it off today too.
Say no more. That sounds even better.
All right.
Actually, hold on. Let me help. Hold on. Let's switch it up a little bit. I don't know how to type in the public one. It ain't letting me type.
Hold on, how you do it? The private chat.
That's what he said.
In the private, y'all could just
hit the.
So if you click comments, you can't just type there, or it won't let you see that.
The comments at the top. It should let you post it.
He may not see that on his side.
Like when I hit the private chat, it has a little comment section. When I hit the comments, I could just see all the comments.
Okay, that's cool. I'm about to repost it for you right now in the regular comments and put it on the screen.
For sure.
Yeah, they can use it too. That's fine. Yep. So that's
he had it just for us right there. That was supposed to be for us right there, Chuck.
Yeah. I'm about to delete that.
Yeah.
No, they can use it. Go ahead.
It wasn't recorded, but shit. That was a 10 exclusive right there.
Yeah. Hey, I'm about to try to go order one right now, man.
Are you on 10 yet? Because if they on 10,
yes, sir.
I gotcha.
Yes, sir, man.
Hey, where's y'all name come from? What's the 10? What's the TENTalk?
10 is to empower niggas, to empower neighborhoods, to empower nations. So
yes, it means more than one thing. Yeah. So we just pretty much here to empower. We actually try to do things in our community, like give backpacks away and do whatever we can. So we trying to empower the nations and neighborhoods. We just started our first year annual last year.
Yeah, we did
last
our first
October.
one this year. We honestly just started our podcast this year as well. But so we did our first annual backpack drive this year. What was that? What?
August 7th.
August 7th. There we go. Yeah, August 7th. We did that.
Next August?
Sure. This year. Yeah. All
right, hit me. How many backpacks did you give away?
This year we did 150. Yeah. But I mean,
how much?
Next year we did 150 this year.
Hold on. I was gonna say I was put watching every backpack.
Hey, if you can get some cards or something, man. If you get some cards with some discounts, we definitely can do that for a 20% discount, 30%, whatever. You know, that'll work.
I'll do. Is it at a college or high school?
Nah,
we just do it for our community. Yeah, for kids, like any kid.
So they don't need watches. Cool. Well, let me know.
K
bro. K8. I won't do watches. I can buy some backpacks or fill them up with maybe I'll do the folders if y'all do the backpacks or whatever the case is or something.
Hey man,
I love to contribute to that. That's dope.
That'll be
definitely, hey man. Just keep on chopping it up with us too, man. That's a lot of support too, man. We trying to support, and it's really big on teaching these kids something different. You know what I mean? A lot of these kids got just the bullshit to learn. You know what I'm saying? We want to put that boss mentality in their mind and to build up and become an entrepreneur. You know, so just teaching the steps and teaching the way is definitely keys, man.
Well, like I expressed earlier, I'm a man of my word, so y'all can hold me to it. Y'all could send me this clip next year. Like, hey, I know you had 500,000 already, but we
gonna do like that.
You know, hold me accountable, bro. I'm with it.
Hey, man, just as long as we're part of the community, we all in the same community. That's good enough for us, man. We want to make sure we can build this community up. So we're gonna try to get on you with the Instagram and just keep this going back and forth. For sure.
Yeah.
All right, sound good, man.
Hey, man, thank you for tapping in with us today, bro. Appreciate you for being on 10 with us. And, you know, like we said, we're going to tap in with you in the DM so we can link up on the gram soon.
Definitely.
All right, sound good, bro. I'll catch y'all later.
All right, bro. Take it easy.
Chucky P, bro, God, that was a fire one, bro.
Man,
oh my God.
Sorry 30. Y'all better sorry 30. But I take it off the screen.
That was a powerful one, man.
That 30% off of them line outs, man. Let me show y'all one more time before we go. You know what I'm saying? We got them things in the building. Go get you a line out, man. Super dope.
Definitely. While you can. Like my man said, 60% off the Guardian today, 30% off with that tag. And the Danny, how much is it said with this one?
That was 20% right there.
20%. So hey, y'all definitely get a deal, dog. We definitely need it. My man's needed.
That's a 50% right there if you able to stack them codes. So
easily. Hey, bro, I appreciate you 100%, man. I'm sorry if I talk too much through it. You know how I get sometimes. But
hey, man, you asked all the right questions. I ain't have to. Every time I looked, I was like, oh, I was going to ask that. Hey, so yeah, we in there, bro. As long as we got in there, bro. Out there, we got the answers we was looking for. You know what I'm saying? I ain't stressing.
Definitely. And shouts out to y'all for commenting in on with it too, for real, man. Y'all show mad love, man. I appreciate you, man. For real. Y'all know who I'm talking to. Thank you for coming in and watching us live and checking it out.
You know what I mean?
Definitely. If y'all ain't catch it live, you ain't gonna get the deals, man. Y'all missed out on all the deals because you ain't get us live, but you know where to get the watches at now. So definitely cop it. It's shaking my head, bro. Hey, man, I think that's it for the week, man. Next week we got another powerful interview too, man, with my man KJ. So y'all be on the lookout for that. We coming back to back.
Break and look where we at. We right back, man.
Right back on your head top, you know? More smoke.
Head top.
Yes, sir. Line out watches, man. Shout out to Jordan, man. We definitely gonna try to get on with him again, man, and shoot the shit, man. That shit was powerful. I ain't gonna lie. It was powerful.
Dope, bro. Man.
Hey, thank you, bro, for taking time out of your busy day, man, to come and knock this interview out real quick. Hey, I know you gotta go.
Oh, man, I'm about to slide and what?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you up real quick, all right?
But yeah, I'm about to hop off this joint. Yeah, just hit my phone, and you know what I'm saying.
Last question I got for y'all: are you on 10 yet?
Man? Yes, sir.
We out here one.
All right, bro.